Up in space. Yeah. Searched around the universe, been through some black holes, nothing but space, man. Wanna go down. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Radio Review for Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. It is 12:49 p.m. Central. I won't forget about fucking time zone. Central Standard Time. It's been a weird bunch of fucking days, dude. Right? This is what I call the jubilee without good singing, or, well, except Sam Ryder, or without good singing, or like people, because the Queen's Jubilee happened over the weekend, which is weird to me to say as an American, but it seems really fucking cool. You know, all of these celebrities, artists across the UK, they had to literally invent the fucking Jubilee because no other monarch, neither in British history or fucking American history, got to 70 years of rule. which is pretty impressive. And Sam Ryder was there. So today we'll talk about that. I found a subreddit as well. R slash crappy music. R slash crappy music is interesting. Because here's it with the internet, right? The internet is both a blessing and a curse. Blessing, it gives people a whole new creative vacuum to not only create stuff, but explore, collaborate, find new stuff. The curse, there is such a thing as oversaturation. You know, it's like fucking media. You know? Back in the day, what was it? Last decade or so, last early 2010s, everyone and their mother had an Android smartphone. And not only Android smartphone, but they all had a different brand. They all had a LG, HG, HTE, ZTE. All of these brands had their own budget, mid-level, high-end Android smartphone. I had a couple of them back in the day. And they were meh until someday in the mid-2000s. 2010s. They started to pop off because the market just came out to either Samsung or iPhone. And the internet is kind of the same way with music. There's some amazing internet artists, people who are famous because of the internet, like Sam Ryder. Sam Ryder blew up on TikTok. He wrote a song for UK Eurovision. He was selected, and he nearly won the whole fucking thing. But there's a lot that isn't that good. So we're gonna check that out later. Now, first we're going to do this story about Harry and Meghan Markle. They are an interesting pair, Harry and Meghan Markle. Because they're clearly kind of like that branch of the royal family that is kind of something or other to hippie celebrity for my tastes. Let's look. Ah, oof, like a PR thing. Mm. Wow. I know that the whole shit was, acrimonious between the royal family and Harry, but shit. I didn't realize it was that bad. Yeah, it's what happens when, you're that kind of off branch of the family, right? They're kind of like, it's what you should expect when you're that branch of the family that wants to be different, that wants to, not be working royal and leave the country and do all these things. Let's see this from let's see this from CNN because they had a new boss. They had a new boss after Jeff Zucker was found to be kind of boop boop, and the boss is Chris Licht, was I think the producer from Colbert's Late Show. Which okay, but here's where you lose me. Here's where you lose me. For those who don't know, Stephen Colbert, he's a big at Colbert Report on Comedy Central for a long time, and had his show on CBS when he moved. That show and the show on Comedy Central, two different people. One is like a satire. The other is blatantly fucking partisan. So I don't know where you want to become less partisan shit. If you were the producer of the Late Show, Stephen Colbert, CNN's new boss, Chris Licht, actually, oh wait. Wow. I mean, hmm, wait, I gotta answer a post real quick. There's some professional observer. Here's what I'm because news. Okay, the idea of unbiased news is horseshit. News by itself, by news qua news, is partisan in itself. And they're on. Look, you could put American broadcast spectrum. I mean, broadcast media on like a spectrum, right? On the far left, probably, or Russia Today. Yeah, it's Russia Today. They were super back in the day. Russia Today. Now they're gone because of the war. Uh, they were super like left wing, like down with the wars and all that. But like democracy now, and then you get close to the middle, your MSNBC, CNN probably middle, then to the sorry from the center right to the right, your Fox News, your Newsmax, your One America. You really can't get a. There's no such thing as unbiased. Some places are good at hiding most of their bias. Like some places are really good at masking their bias to a point, but a lot aren't. There's no. The closest we have in this country to unbiased news, as much as it can be to just report pure facts, is probably a news station. They were I don't know who. I think they were from we used to in national news get a Chicago station. They broadcast nationwide. I think that station became New Nation, but they're like middle of the road. They're like show the facts. If they get political, they will show a side. But this I don't get. You can talk about both sides in talking about, you know, the partisan. Oops, just clicked the wrong article. Talking about the partisanship of not only the U.S. but like the world. But you can't be um, you can't be nonpartisan because there is no such thing. Right? There is no such thing. Every issue in this country, every every fucking issue has a side. Every issue in general has a side. So you really can't escape. You can mitigate it in the same way that like um if you ever watch uh some TV in some places, they mitigate their local accent to appear more streamlined. You know, they'll talk like this, but they'll neutralize their accent for the news. You can neutralize a bias, but wait, you can't really get rid of it. That's it. This I wholeheartedly. Earlier this month, OSU orders on the use of breaking news graphics and announced plans to craft a whole new structure. This I dig. That less breaking news. Sign me up, Spock. Because CNN CNN is very, very big on breaking news for fucking everything. Now, I appreciate it for like critical events, but there was a. You can look this up. Um, let me find it real quick. Actually, It is a good one. Breaking news that hit like 102 years ago tonight, like that, and a lot of more. And this is from 2014, so it was during that coverage of that fucking missing plane. Wait a minute. Let me restart. Let me restart Edge real quick. It's being funky. Oh, never mind. It's being a good. Got back to attentions. But that I agree. Because you cheapen. Well, first of all, there's two things that are being cheapened right now by fucking news. Um, Breaking news. Everything being breaking news. And 24-hour news. 24-hour news is a fucking mistake. I mean, truly, just why do you need to be on for 24 hours? Right? You know what news did back in the day? They shut the fuck up at like 10 p.m. It's stupid. It's. It, I think some things just don't need to be up at it, especially when they just repeat the same fucking four stories. I don't know. Anyway, here's crappy, our crappy music. Let's see some of these. I may just play them in full, and it'll probably be the last thing I do today. Oh, that guy, enough but you. I don't watch a lot of basketball, but when I do, and like it's against the Toronto Raptors, there's a guy in the turban who's very generous. He's a big fan up in Toronto. We're off to a good start. And yeah, that wasn't bad. There's worse music on. Let me go to. Hmm. Oh my. Well, we're already fucked. Oh shit. She's. There are so many. There are so. Wait, I gotta answer text real quick. I have a lot of things I need to. First of all, she's not into. If she's a tune, I'm fucking black. Second of all, this beat, I hate. This beat, I. Uh, Look, I've had my share. I've been around my share of bad religious music. In fact, I personally think like I personally think that the vast majority of Christian music in today's world, a lot of it is hot fucking garbage. Like a lot of it, Christian music to me, as a religious person, is unlistenable. A lot of it is formless, garbage, vapid, maybe even worse. I mean, some of it we can't listen to anymore anyway because there was a guy in the field who turned out to be kind of a pedophile, kind of be a creep, and now we can't. But a lot of it is very musically vapid and very soppy, which is sad because I know people who sing this music, and they're all very talented, but the music is rough. You know what you know what Catholics did in the U.S. In the U.S. especially because we were a nation of workers. We had the low mass. You know what the low mass was on weekdays and early Sundays and some other Sundays too? You went to mass. It was 30 minutes long. Weekdays, no sermon. Sundays, maybe a 10-minute sermon. It was no music, straight through. You were in and out 30 minutes. And the way they were structured back then, the Catholic churches, a lot of them, the Catholic churches had three altars: one main altar and two side altars. If you wanted to go to one little mass, then the hour later go to the next one, and then the hour later go to the next one. You could go to three. I don't have music. Maybe a little organ thing in the beginning and a hymn at the end, and that was it. This makes me long for them again. Also, with the dancing, do they not want to be there? Because it looks like they don't want to be there. You know? And the tone of her and the tone of her voice as well. I we're halfway through, and I may just give up now. Intolerant. You know what? Let me go to top. That'll be too easy, but I think it's worth it. Not today. All time. I'm looking for the real shit in the bucket. Gnisa Wilder. Well, she already fails here because this seems like a really bad way to shoot someone's face. Oh my. I have so many questions, and none of them are good. You are too far in. So I'll just reusing footage, and okay. Holy fuck! Okay, the first problem here, and I'm not an audio guy at all. The first problem here, the audio levels are fucking dog shit. The audio levels are garbage. I could do better drunk. Right? Look, don't go at me for sound mixing advice. It's like asking a blind man, is she hot? You know? But I can still tell this thing is produced like ass. I have no idea what the fuck language she's singing in because the music is so loud. This feels like I'm at a party and I need to take a fucking phone call. Just, hey, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Along with the fact that okay, is is there some parent out there paying for their kids' media ventures like Brendan Schaub or Taylor Swift? Yes, Taylor Swift. Very talented. I agree, she's very talented. But her dad is also a marketing CEO who paid for her kids' studio time. Just saying. Who also moved the family to Nashville so she could be, work there. Ugh. It. I don't get it. I'm seeing the comments about this song. It feels like we're using the same like couple seconds of footage each time. Just sucks. See, this is what I say when I say sometimes the internet is oversaturated. You have too many people who think they can sing who probably shouldn't. Just play it. It's like college, you know? You go to any first year class at like a mid level state university, at like a mid level, state college. You get a lot of people there who just wanna bullshit their way there, who were only going to college because they were told to. Like the D and C types, and they don't make it. Or how every fucking person and their mother's dick has a streaming service now. Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, HBO Plus, AT&T, CNN Plus lasted for a month. There were talks about Walmart running a streaming service once. Well, I remember hearing about this once, and I swear, yeah, Walmart. So if Walmart can have streaming service, it's the same example of how everything is just oversaturated. This is an example. But you know what the problem is? If you give a studio some money, a lot of money, they'll let you record your song. You can pirate a fucking sample off the internet. And, and, you can pirate a fucking sample, put a studio in, pay some money, and you get shit like this. Who is Ganesha? Nasa, okay, she works in retailer. She works in real estate, which is good. I would say just stay there. Where's the yeah. Oh no. Motherfucker. No. Ah, cunt. Motherfucker. They're not even trying. They're not even fucking trying. Did I fart on the stream? Yes. I don't care. The song is that bad. It deserves a fucking fart on the stream. I'll do it again. Look at. I will point to you. Everything fucking wrong with this. Bum, 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 bum. He's not. Just play the riff. Those drums are nowhere near in time. If they're in time, I'm the Queen of fucking England. Oh my. I don't know how this gets any worse. Okay, first, if this is trolling, Molotov. But first, let's start with this. Let's start with, along with the Nags and Drift, the drums being in a different fucking state. This was recorded by a fucking esophagus. This was recorded by a fucking esophageal tumor. It looks like, it sounds like fucking shit. It sounds like it was recorded. It sounds like it was recorded with a telephone. And not only a telephone on fire. The sound quality here is garbage. Along with the non-existent vocals and Smokey the Bear having a fucking aneurysm in the background, I don't know what's going on here.